Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nuts.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hokies offense headed onto the field now. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game.
And he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Back to pass, it's Newton. Got his man. Right down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hokies want to move quickly. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground.
And after that run, Dan, right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Tar Heels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Floating away. Got a 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never comes. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball.
Breaks in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that'll take big. Bring up for 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to throw it again. Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there. They'll have enough for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Newton. With the catch, it's Payne. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this game. Down to the 23 for this first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hokies heading quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's running out of bounds just short of the goal line. And they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Hokies trying to cash it in on first and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time this requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the back today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the back.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go right back to the run.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? It's tackle for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes.
He lost one down the sideline. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Newton. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Hokie! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. North Carolina has a throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. There's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. These fans touching the finger at the Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Takes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The short hands, it's Walter. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. It's a draw. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Hokies are flying down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go.
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tries to sliver forward on the sneak. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Hokies line it up with a first and goal. Trying to slam it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. The last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here's the handoff. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Has the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on first and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Newton. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the outbound. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. That's caught, it's Adams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Payne. They convert on 3rd down as he gets him to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Adams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Walter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game. And the offense continues to pile up and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by a field goal over Ohio. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, and they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Ocean from the wideout. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Walter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game. And at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is the ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver, running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And the defense really needed to stop them. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, man. They continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. It's Arqueteas. Good pick up, a little bit short of sticks. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the air, it's Newton. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Overton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Newton. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And he's brought down after a nice game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes he. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the bad.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game already. Over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments that time. They were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Dropping back, it's Newton. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
Third down coming up.
From the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. Now we're getting the job done and move the chains and now mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Payne. He's dropped down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The snap sets up the throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The give to the back. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags and down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Karapateas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
North Carolina.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. No way to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. This has been a complete effort from this Hokie defense up front, making guys like Bruce Smith proud. Secondary playing like they've got a team full of Fullers back there. It has been a great performance.
Dominating performance, and mentioning names like that just tells you how great the tradition is at Virginia Tech. And this defense, they're building on it. They're living up to it.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got nailed trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
The give to the tailback. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll run it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Walter. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Newton. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try it over the left side. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high indeed. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary. And you saw it there in nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They go to the draw, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Newton. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Smith takes the handoff. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you put your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback. And you can see they know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. backing up on the first two plays. Now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Makes the catch. It's Walters. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They're going to run it.